Welcome to the Surrender at 5 podcast. I'm your co host, Randomos, Sableye Extraordinaire. And today we have the special guest, the woman behind the Clips channel, the insane Clips channel, Troublemaker 911. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great, actually.
Yo, welcome to the
And
show.
moving on. Oh, shoot.
I apologize. I cut right in. I'm a jerk. I
I
invaded
we're
your
all
intro.
you got me. And while she's preparing for trouble, we're gonna have Mike make it double the host. Mike, how are you doing today?
Doing fantastic today. I'm excited for this interview. Because I made Troublemaker's YouTube page twice. The first time I was really caught off guard. Because I forgot that clip was actually doing good, but I didn't know how her page had worked. And we're gonna ask questions tonight to see how it got started and where it's progressing to. But I'm doing good, man. This is a cool one tonight.
Nice. I saw her channel because my friend Zambi P5, he just put out a bunch of clips and four of them got in the same compilation. And we were like, "Oh, okay, that happened."
Shout out to Zambi. Crazy talent flame. Crazy talent flame.
Zambi's a real one.
Yes, I do remember that. I do. There's sometimes a lot of people can get a lot of clips in there. It just depends on how many views the clips get.
Mm.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it definitely caught me off guard, but I was excited when I got in there.
And it's
we got
funny because I just heard about you when your clip was added in there, and then I just heard you the day before I go look through the clips because I look through the clips every Saturday, Sunday, and I saw your name and I was like, wow, funny, small world. Even Pokemon Unite is a small community.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Actually, I want to ask first. Let me do this the right way. So, how did you get started? What was your idea to create this YouTube channel and be the person to get the highlights together?
Well, so first I was a Twitch streamer first. And I want to do YouTube content. I didn't really know where to push in. And I came from Overwatch before I started Pokemon Unite. And
Oh,
they
okay.
had Twitch clips of the week channels. And I really like stuff like that. And I was thinking we don't really have anything for the Unite community. And I could
Right.
do it, but I mean, I don't know if I want to do it or if I have the right to do it. And you know what? I just, kind of stuck my toes in there and I just did it. I just, I do it for everybody. I want more people to get known. And I know Unite's a small game and I'm not going to get 100,000 views like other games would, but if one person likes one person's video in there and goes to their stream and follows, subscribes, whatever, I know I've done something right, for the community. And if it's just one person, that's one more person that would have never been there if I didn't do anything.
Yeah. No, that's cool. It's a good way to give back. That's what we're trying to do here, making this like a community podcast where one by one we can get to different streamers and content creators. You said you were a Twitch streamer first. When did you start streaming on Twitch, and how did you get to make your username? I'm curious about this.
Okay, well, I guess I started back in April 2021. Um,
Okay.
I stream pretty much almost every day, at least 4, 5 days a week. I haven't recently though. I got COVID around, I don't know, November. Yeah, right. I think right before November 1st or December 1st. That's when I got COVID. So I'd stopped. And I was still working on YouTube, through COVID. I actually haven't stopped a single upload since August. I've weekly uploaded for Unite since August, but
Consistent. That's
my
awesome.
Twitch
Nice.
kind of died down. Mostly because of me. I don't know. I kind of felt I don't know. I just felt some type of way, and I stopped. And
Yeah.
I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of down about it. I know people showed up, but I don't know. I wasn't really in a great mindset, and I just haven't gotten back. I
I
always want
understand.
to go back, but I just haven't. So I've just been at least pushing out my YouTube content, so I at least have content coming out every week.
Yes.
Now, my name, Troublemaker 911, is actually my
Yeah.
gamer tag I've had since I was like 12 years old when I had like
Ooh.
my
Oh, it's
first
old school.
console.
Okay.
Oh, it's old school. Yeah.
Nice.
I got so when I got my first console with PlayStation 3, I mean like I older consoles, but my online experience. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna just be Trouble. Now the reason Trouble is the nickname is because I used to play with my neighbors all the time back in my, old house when I was super young. And they'd always call me Trouble, his like father. And I
Oh,
mean, I
okay.
was never bad, I always
Yeah.
accidentally did things that leaded into stuff like breaking or something. And I never meant no harm, but I'd always accidentally break things, and I'd be like, "Oh, sorry." And I'm not even realizing because I'm like younger than 12, and I'm not realizing like I'm doing wrong things,
Yeah.
But so I got the nickname Trouble, and I was just gonna be Trouble, but then that was taken. So I was like, okay, Troublemaker, same thing, right? And I was like, okay, that's taken. So I was like, okay, Troublemaker 911, because 911 is like you're calling the cops. So that was
Yeah.
literally
It's an
my
emergency.
12-year-old mindset.
Yeah.
Um,
So at the age of
so,
12,
and
you
that
made that.
wasn't, I'll be honest, that was technically taken, but I replaced the ones with eyes, capital eyes. So
I respect it.
Troublemaker 911.
You
So
got to
really,
do.
you were Troublemaker 92.
Ooh. Okay. That's a good one there.
And I made alt accounts. I did. I had alt accounts with the same thing. Instead of two capital I's, did a capital I and a lowercase L. Yeah, I was silly.
Nah, man, you got to do
And then
anything you
you
can
became
to get that gamer
94.
tag. To get that
No.
gamer tag, yeah. You got to put like letters. Switch the numbers out. Put a 3 for an E or vice versa. Do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, that's why my gamer tag on Pokemon Unite is Troublemaker, but the
Mhm.
O is a 0
Yep.
because I wasn't going to take this game seriously when I first played it. So I was like, whatever. I'm not even going to try to make a username. I'll use Troublemaker, but I honestly hate a 0. I want to change it to like an O and make it a little bit more pretty, but I don't want to spend money on the game that I don't have to. I might as well just wait 14 days and get the free refund name tag.
Yeah.
But I
Take
don't do
14.
that either. I just play every day.
That's true. Could hop on a Smurf, but then you want to have your main
My
items. I
Smurf
get
has
it.
like 5 name tag refunds.
Oh damn.
No joke.
Told you can't
Wow.
trade. Told you can't trade items in this game. Hey, yeah, we have a question from the
I
chat.
wish.
Mosh Pit TTV Concerts asks, does anyone know how to submit clips to her? So how can people get into your videos each week?
Okay, so I used to do a submit clip thing. I made it and it really didn't get popular. I was making like a whole series of submitting clips, but it didn't really work out. So like peak Twitch clips is actually the most viewed Twitch clips. So if you
Okay.
go into the Pokemon Unite tab and I separate it from 7 days and I go through the most viewed clips. Um Honestly, if someone sends me a message, I probably look them up and see if they have any clips, I might add someone in here or there, but I never really had like a lot of people requesting clips. So
Okay.
I got rid of it for now. And maybe I'll add it later, but I just don't think a lot of people are going to try to send in clips.
Got
I
it.
don't
All
know.
right.
I even
So
tried like sending it out and telling everybody I only got like 21 tops. And that's
mm,
I had barely enough for an 8-minute video and I just posted it.
okay. So would you say it would help somebody if they were to like take that clip that they made and network it around themselves to get that view count high? Therefore, you would see it when you go to the
Yes.
category of the past 7 days.
Yes.
Okay.
If you post it into your Twitch chat or if you post it on, it has to be a link to the Twitch link though. You can't just like
Mm-hmm.
download the file and post it on,
No,
like
the
Twitter,
Twitch. Yeah,
because
the
it's not
clip.
going to get any views to Twitch.
Exactly. The clip itself. Yep.
But I have gone through like some of the max views clips. Some of them, some of them are like accidental clips, and I'll be like, yeah, this clip is really just like nothing, or if it's a completely different game, like I won't add every single clip. Like
Okay,
if it's a
so
5-man, you are sure as hell coming in the clip. 5-mans all day, every day. I love 5-mans.
like 5 stacks.
Don't we all?
5 KO. 5 KO.
Oh, like a pentakill.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got you. I
penta.
got you. Oh, so pentakills make you automatically get in your videos. Okay. Well, shout out to that. I'm glad I got one that week. That was awesome.
I love pentas. We don't get
Mhm.
enough. Honestly, I have to go through and sometimes go to the lower views just to get more pentas. Because yeah, there might be a glitch here and that's cool, or 3-mans sometimes can be good, or
Yeah.
just funny moments, but I gotta get some pentas, I love pentas.
Yeah,
Or
man.
even 4-mans. 4-mans work too. I call them,
No,
four
I like that. 4 mans, 5 mans.
squadron.
I'm gonna call them that now. That's cool.
I'm sorry. I don't know. That might be my first, my FPS coming out in me.
No, you said you played
Maybe we say that.
Overwatch. So maybe is that Overwatch lingo?
Maybe. I
Yeah,
used
it
to
could
play
be.
COD. I also used to play COD.
Oh, Call of Duty. Yeah,
So I played a
I
lot of
got you.
first-person shooters.
Yeah,
That's still my favorite genre, honestly.
it is a lot of
I love
fun.
competitive games.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not that great in Call of Duty or Overwatch. What about you, Random?
Um, I'm more of a Splatoon guy.
I would love to play Splatoon.
Splatoon's really fun.
It seems really fun.
I haven't played it.
Yeah,
I've
Pokemon
watched
I ain't
my
touched
cousins
it.
Unite, I
play it.
feel like Unite is the game I get the most competitive in though, just by nature.
Say transforms, turns up. Hey, question. As somebody who's looking through clips, do you think people should go through their own clips and like filter through, like delete ones that are bad, edit the titles of the ones that are good?
Yes.
You
Yes.
think so?
I I can get so mad looking at some of these clips because they'll just clip it. Maybe they have an exclamation clip command and it will clip so much nonsense, and I have to cut it out and just get the clip part. And then there'll be some clips where someone tried to get the 5-man, or like,
Yeah.
the penta, and they completely missed it, and then it just
Oh
says
no.
5-man. That's the beginning of the clip, and I'm like, oh my. And I can't add it,
Poorly timed clip.
Um,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna waste time, because it does take a long time to go through
Mm-hmm.
all these clips. Going through every messed up clip and reclipping it. If if either you or your chat kind of messed up on the clip, I can't really add it, but I can trim it. Trimming is not hard. And I'll say I trim up to 3 to 5 minutes off every video, like from the
Damn.
max.
3 to
Yeah.
5 minutes off of every video.
There's because I'll be like, oh wow, this is really cute, or something really funny, and I'm like, but you accidentally clipped a whole minute of nonsense. I'll just cut off like the rest of the 50 seconds of the clip, but I'll keep this part.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
always
Mhm.
clipped my own clips, and I would always delete. So a lot of people accidentally click the clip button. I always deleted bad clips, and I would name all my clips when
I'm
I
gonna start.
stream.
I'm gonna start doing that because I hit it very often on my stream deck. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I have so many clips that I haven't like gone back through to like see if they were timed right or titled properly. But you, as somebody who's doing this on YouTube, I'm gonna take your advice on that. Definitely gonna go back and clean mine up. I got a bunch over there.
I don't know. I might be too hard on some people
No,
because I like perfection.
yeah,
I
but no, like you said, you like perfection. You've been doing it consistently since August.
yes.
So why would I not take that advice? It's like the middle of January, So that's a good
I
chunk
help.
of time.
I
It's a
just
good chunk
help.
of
I
time.
just like cut. It's easy. It's not too hard. I just feel so upset when I see you cut off half the penta. I'm like, oh no, that was such a
You're
good
stuck
clip.
at 2 KOs and then
Yep.
it's like, where's the rest of it?
Yeah, where'd the rest of it go?
I bet you I have one in every video. There was one in the last video I just posted today. There was one in there that was cut off. But he got like 5 pentas, so like 5 kills after getting a penta. I was like, oh,
Oh,
I'm at it anyways. So
okay.
It's
That's
still the same
crazy.
thing.
Do you have a favorite character that somebody would
Character.
use in a clip? Like,
A favorite Pokemon?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm sorry, yeah, Pokemon, yeah, like Lucario, Venusaur. What you like?
oh God, I don't really. It doesn't really bother me. Like pentas from characters that don't normally get pentas, like supports or tanks. Those
Oh,
are
okay.
some of the
Now we're
best
talking.
clips I
Yeah,
feel like. But I don't really have like I like to play what I like to play, but I don't matter. Any character can get a clip. Even if it's the most OP thing like Sableye. If Sableye is in the jungle, cheesing its way around the jungle, I'll add it.
speaking of Sableye, go ahead, random.
Well, we have another question from the audience, Mosh Pit TTV Concerts. And if you want to ask questions yourself, we're live at twitch.tv/Mike Lowry for you audio listeners. So the question is, do you contact the people whose clips you use to let them know they're going to be in a video, or is it just a surprise?
Okay, so I make the video and then after I post it, I'll post my message on Twitter and I'll add everybody who was in the video and everybody I couldn't at. I do have to message on Twitch itself. I let them know. I added your clip into a video. If you want it removed, I can very easily remove it. I don't normally ask them beforehand because honestly, half the people are really busy. Some people really can't reply, and I've only had one bad experience. So now every time I do tell them I have a video, I have to put in fine print. I can remove the video. It's so easy. Just cut and cut, delete, and I'll just remove all existence of their video. But I normally ask them after I post it. Most people are happy, actually. I've had a lot of happy people, and I mean, it makes me all bubbly, and it's like it's so nice, like, and it kind of brings people together. It's
It really
it's
does,
silly.
because it caught me off guard, but in a positive way. I was like, oh, I'm in someone's highlight video, and I scroll through because I saw you tag, and it was like, if any of the creators want out, please, DM or tag or reply back or something like that.
Yes.
And I was like, hell no, I want people to retweet this. I don't want, I don't want out, I want in, and I want more people to see this. So no, I
More the
think it's cool.
merrier.
As somebody who's new to it, second time, I have no problem with it. And you're right, there are a lot of folks who are busy. So the
Hmm.
way you're doing it is right, based on, I think, on your time management. Because why would you wait for, I don't know, 27
I
people to
couldn't.
message you back and then post? That's crazy. It's content creation. Like, they have the clips out there, so why you're just taking your extra time to make a project out of it, and I think it's a cool thing.
And I put their ads in the
Mm-hmm.
video. I put their ads in the description, and then on Twitter.
Yep.
And I try to let everyone know. And I mean, I people
You
like it,
hustling. Yeah.
and it makes me happy.
No, you're putting the plugs
They're
in,
fun
so it really is
videos.
helping out. Yeah. It's cool, like hopping on different Twitch streams, and you could, not you, but like someone could be talking about it and like, oh yeah, I seen that one over there. You were the clip after Pharrell Evie and before Indie and all that stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, that was me, killing people, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Making YouTube clips. So I was like, I want to keep doing this. So I definitely want to go edit my stuff and clean it up, try to make some more. So
And I
question.
also,
Go
oh,
ahead, go ahead.
sorry.
Sorry. No, no.
I
Mhm.
was gonna say, and I don't like discriminate. I don't just because this person's not loved by everybody or this person got in a fight with this person. I'm not gonna like take him away or not add him. I always base every clip on the clip, not the person. It's got to be a really
I
bad
like
clip
that.
for me not to add it. Like, I don't know, maybe just someone being extremely rude to someone or discriminating someone. I'm not gonna add things like that. It's gonna be about the game.
Yeah, you won't add discrimination. You're focused on the game, not like people's beef and dramas if there happen to be
Yeah,
be any. Yeah, I got
and
it.
I've seen it. I'll be honest. I've seen it going through
Oh
the
yeah.
clips, and
Oh, this is
I mean I watch it. I skip through it. It's I'm not adding it. I'm not.
yeah. Um, we got people in chat saying they think what you do for the community is really cool and really healthy. So saying thank you for your time.
I
I think it is pretty
appreciate
cool.
that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I've had some really small Twitch streamers, like less than 20. Someone was like, I just started streaming 1 month ago. How did you find me? And I was
Yeah,
like, well, your video got this amount of views. People like you. People like to watch your video.
yeah. No, it's cool because effectively, I think you're letting people know about an algorithm in a sense where like now the more people who know about it might clean up their their
I
clip
hope so.
names and like focus
Or
on like when they actually hit clip. Like this really could be a thing, like the ripple effect of it.
I want them to clip better clips. I want them to clip all the 5-mans and watch all those 5-mans
Yeah,
and just clip what you want to be seen. Like some clips I know are accidental, but not all of them are bad, and it's just they accidentally got a bunch of views on it, and it's just like, oh, I'll add this. It was like a teleport across the map. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I've
yeah.
seen some weird glitches in this, like, going through the clips. And you learn stuff too, honestly. You can learn some text and some cool things from just the content creators, some of the clips that are saved.
Really, what's one of the coolest things you've seen? Right, through doing this.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I know people were talking about the Lucario tech like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Um,
Wasn't there a
I've seen
Dodrio clip where it's jump kick 7 black where they're just really stunned? Was that one of them?
Hmm.
honestly, I've seen a couple different Dodrios. A lot of the Dodrio clips that make it is either Dodrio killing everybody or two pecks pecking each other and they just get stunned. And a lot of clips, Dodrio's getting stuck on barriers. I'll be honest. There's a lot of clips of
Those are
Wow.
fun.
Dodrio's getting stuck on barriers. There's been a lot. I'll be honest. The bottom Reggies. There's
Yeah,
been so many clips the past couple weeks of the bottom Reggies just killing. Reggie Rock and Reggie Ice. Stronger than
Damn.
you think. Stronger
I
than you
believe it.
think.
I really believe that.
Everybody's been accidentally dying to the Reggies, which is
Like,
funny.
there's one time I went down there, because
I
we had
see a lot of
vision,
Snorlax.
and there was 3 reds dead, and there was 2 top. I was like, okay, I'm gonna solo this Reggie Rock, and then like I don't know, 5, 6 hits in, it kills me. Like,
Then you get rocked.
I got rocked. Yep, and I was just like, damn. I was like, yo,
There was
these
a
things are stronger than I thought, man. I don't know. Thought they were weak. They're not weak at all.
Damn, these Reggies got hands.
even, even Reggie Lucky. Don't let
Oh,
him
that one's the
catch you off
strongest.
guard.
Yeah, that
Don't
one's the
let any of
strongest.
them catch you off guard.
No, my favorite is getting the lucky, and then a character like Blastoise or Trev, and you push them towards it, and now they're getting stunned and hit by it and damaged by it.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
satisfying.
Easy way to get their base.
And a Lucky just helping out in all of the pushes to the second base.
Yeah, he does all the damage, or it does. I've been playing Trev in the past couple of days, so I picked that trick up. It's pretty fun. Anyway, speaking of the game, have you been playing any Season 9 Troublemaker?
Well, I know it just started last night, what, at like 3 a.m., 12, well, Eastern Standard Time, somewhere around there, 2
Yeah.
a.m. No, I opened the game. I played one Fury match, and I closed the game.
All right, there we go.
Nice.
I accepted all my tickets from the new season. Like I said, I'm editing on Sundays,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
I'm
today's
not
Monday, I'm
really
sorry.
able. Yeah,
Right.
today's Monday, but it came out on, I guess, Monday at 2 a.m. So but on Sundays through Monday, depending on how long I'm editing, which I think I did end around 12 a.m., 1 a.m. It takes me, I don't know, like 4 hours to edit, maybe.
That's
Okay.
a
I don't know.
decent chunk.
Yeah, that's a
But
decent
it
chunk.
takes longer to find the clips. It definitely takes longer to find the clips, especially if I'm messing around. It shouldn't
Yeah.
have took so long on Saturday, but I think it took me around 12 hours to find all the clips because I was just
Oh my.
Whoa. Wait.
I was messing with
Hold
the
on.
videos, and
12
then my
hours?
fiance. It normally
Damn.
doesn't take that long, but the reason it did is because I worked on the videos. Then my fiance was like, "Let's watch this anime." I watched a whole anime series,
Oh,
and
what was the
then
anime?
I finished it.
Okay.
We finished Trigun. I was watching Trigun.
Ooh,
It's called Trigun.
Yeah, I just
haven't
finished
seen that.
Trigun. It's good.
What's Trigun about?
Oh goodness. Okay,
Sounds
so
cool.
I want to say it's okay. It's kind of like a Western anime, but not really. You get guns. I don't want to like spoil too much, but it's something about outer space and there being other beings and stuff.
Oh, like Among
And
Us.
well, um, maybe related to like Cowboy Bebop. Maybe I don't know.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
It's short. It's I think what 26 episodes,
Could I find it
possibly.
on Crunchyroll?
Yeah, we watched it on Crunchyroll. It's got
Oh,
sub and
awesome.
dub,
Nice.
There's Crunchyroll
whichever
on
one you guys
Megan's
like.
smart TV. I might check it out. I like that.
It's
So
silly, but it's funny. It's
you had
it's
mentioned
strong. It gets strong.
we get strong. Oh, I'm definitely gonna check it out. You had mentioned before the
It
show,
could
so
pull, it pull your heartstrings a little bit.
to pull your heartstrings like
It
that.
could.
Oh,
It
okay.
could. It
Hey, you know
probably
what?
will.
It's winter
Towards the
time.
end.
We got time for shows. We'll check it out. Add it to the list. Before the show, you had mentioned, so I want to bring it up now that we're on the show. Season 9, you said your fiance, he already got masters.
Yep. He
That's
stayed up
amazing.
all. Well,
That's awesome.
he slept a little bit, but he started at like what 3 a.m. maybe. He stayed up. I wake up. I wake up. He's one and one more game to win, and he
Yep.
wins.
He's already
He's
there.
like, I did it. I did it solo queue.
Nice. Oh, and solo queue. He stayed up
Yep,
overnight.
solo queue.
What time zone are you guys in?
We're in Eastern Standard
Oh, you're in
Time.
Eastern time. Oh, same here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I thought it was gonna be actually 2 a.m., but it rolled out like at 11:30.
Yeah, it was early, I thought, because it
Yeah.
should have normally been 2 a.m., but I noticed it was around like 12 a.m.
Yeah.
Or at
I thought it
least
was
I
awesome.
thought it was.
I was like, the stars aligned finally, because most of the time it comes out 2, 3
Me too.
a.m. the day before I'm going to work. I'm like, I'm not staying. I'll be crazy. Like, I'll catch this shit the next day.
Hey, at least it's before a holiday this
Yeah.
time for once.
For once, right?
For once.
The schedule maker did it right this time.
The other thing I noticed about this season is that in previous seasons, I remember if you're in Masters, you go down to Vet 1.
Yeah.
Now we're in Ultra 3, which
That's
caught me a
right.
little off guard. And then I played some games, and I'm still in Ult 3. So do with that information as you will.
Yeah, they changed it. This season they changed depending on which part in Masters you are. I
Yeah.
think someone said the highest you could get was Ultra 2. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I know some people hit 3,000 elo last season. I know people did. But I saw on Twitter someone said the highest you could get was start in is Ultra 2. I'm not sure if that's true, but I trust Twitter a little bit.
I started in Ultra 4. Right now I'm in Ultra 2. Maybe Ultra 2 a start is a thing. But hey, it's better than what I started last season, Vet 1. A little further ahead this time, so I'll take it. I'm liking it.
I'll take it too.
Yeah, right. So I've caught your streams before, and what was funny, I was gonna say earlier, when I saw that you tagged me on Twitter, and I saw your YouTube page, I didn't realize until I went down the rabbit hole through your links that I was already following you on Twitch, and I was like, what the hell? Because then I was looking at the vibes, I was like, oh yeah, because you play on mobile.
I do.
And I was like, that's pretty sweet, because sometimes I play on mobile too. So how do you like playing on mobile? What's it like for you?
I like it. I know there's some characters that are bad, just bad on mobile. And it stinks because, something like Greedent, if you want to play Bullet Seed, aiming downward is horrible on mobile. Any character aiming downward is horrible on mobile. I really like Bullet Seed, but it's really not great on mobile. It's definitely harder work than working, on a controller. It's the worst part about mobile is really just aiming downward. Everything else, probably better. Like jump pad, I think it's better. You already know,
Agree.
you just your fingers right on it. Sometimes the level up abilities, I think they could be positioned better. They're still horribly positioned, and I still accidentally clicked the wrong ability trying to bank, and I hate it.
Oh yeah, that space there. You're right about that. I don't
Yep.
like that spacing. You're right. They could fix
The
that.
only problem it's over the banking symbol. It's over your battle item. It's not good when it's over
Mm.
your battle item and your teleport. I'm just trying to teleport back. Now I got this ability. One time I accidentally had psychic with barrier on mime.
Oh
It was not.
no.
Oh
It was not.
no,
We lost.
we
That was my
lost.
downward spiral. I was one win away from masters.
Oh.
And I didn't.
That's tough.
We just went on a losing streak after that. It was not good.
I like
Don't play
playing.
psychic barrier.
No, definitely not. For mobile, I like playing. My first favorite is Venusaur because it feels honestly some of the times it feels like I'm playing like Call of Duty. Some of these characters, Venusaur, Ninetales, Cinderace, like you can like destroy people with attackers on mobile. I don't feel that same way when I play on Switch with like Venusaur, Ninetales, and Cinderace. Do you feel a difference playing attackers versus like defenders and all rounders? I feel like attackers do a lot of damage, or is it just me? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
I mean, it depends on any character. I mean, right now, in my opinion, I think the people that do the most damage are like the long range attackers. I
Yeah.
feel like long range is just really strong right now, and melee characters are falling out of style. They're just
Mm-hmm.
most of them, unless they're tanky, you play them. It's gonna be a hurt game. You know, like my
That's a good
main
point.
used to be Zera. I don't play that character anymore. I haven't since August, September. It's just
Yeah.
been bad. I just can't play that character anymore because every new character they add stun, they add slow, they add more stun. And I'm just like, well, every melee character I play is just going to get stunned to death. So if I'm not playing a tank or a tanky healer, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to play. I'm not going to play a melee character anymore. So like,
That's a good point.
I used to play Zera. I used to play Aegislash. I don't even like to play Aegislash anymore. Aegislash is not a tank. Even with shield
Mm.
form, in my opinion, it cannot replace the tank role. Serena can do a better job, you know, like Scissor. If you want an all-rounder that's a tank, just play a tank. Or Blissey or Mime support that's tanky. I right now I play Azu, Mime, Slowbro, Venusaur, but I like Beamosaur. I like Beamosaur more.
Oh, I like Solar Beam. Yeah.
Anything that's range, I like more now, just because stun has destroyed my life. Stun has destroyed my life.
I
So
think
if I can get as
CC.
far away, I'm good.
Yeah, CC has killed us all. Random. What's your thoughts about stun? How do you feel about stuns?
I have a mixed feeling and a hot take.
Oh no,
My
Oh.
mixed feelings is that
I disagree.
it's like when I'm getting stunned, like it's fine. But then I can't say anything because I play Sableye.
Okay, fair point.
You get to go invisible whenever you want.
I
That's
get
a
to
fair
go
point.
invisible, I get to inflict fear, it's fun time.
It's okay.
And it's like the one thing I always see is that to get anywhere against a CC team, you need Safeguard Blissey. I
I've been
Or
think
seeing a
more
lot of
stun.
safeguards.
just
Or more
because
stun. Yeah.
Full Heal got nerfed,
Which
and
it
really
shouldn't have.
it shouldn't have, not at
Nah,
all.
that's kind of messed up.
That was a bad nerf. That was like a big L on Unites, on the
Yeah.
Unite devs. Biggest L take.
Yeah, that was the biggest L. I don't understand why they even attempted that. That's crazy.
I think they should buff it.
I think 3 seconds was fine.
It was 2.5, wasn't it?
Was it 2.5? I always thought it was like
3 seconds seems like a
2.5,
lot.
3. I think 3 is fine just because 3 seconds is like a solid amount. I just feel like if it was 5 seconds, that'd be a little bit too much. Like too large of a
Oh,
window
yeah.
to give
Yeah,
someone to not get CC.
definitely.
Good lord, yeah.
3
5
seconds
seconds
I
is
feel
way
like
too
is a
much.
solid middle area.
And that's just for stuns. Full heals for stuns. You know, most other MOBAs, which we're gonna get one, gives you immunity for like 2 seconds, not just stuns. But now we're getting the I don't know what it's
Shedinja
called.
doll?
Yeah, we're getting that, so we're actually getting an
Oh, yeah.
immunity item. but I don't think you can move when you use Shedinja. I think you are just stuck standing still for a second,
Yeah, locked in place for a second. Yep.
which is not like other MOBAs, or at least MOBAs I play.
Hey, we had a question from chat. Wolfgang Lit, love that username. Wolfgang wants to know, who do you guys think is the most secretly broken character?
Ooh. Because that'll also have to
That
we'll
makes
also have to
Sableye.
consider what secretly actually means. The meaning of secretly.
Okay, break it down.
Because if you think there's an obvious overpowered character like Urshifu Wicked Blow, like we all know that just does insane damage. Is that secretly broken or just broken? Who's to say?
Can I say something about that?
Oh, please do.
Yes.
Urshifu and Lucario have the same move, but Lucario's pup only hits one person, while Urshifu can hit everybody.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that okay? Why can't Lucario hit everybody? Why can't Urshifu hit everybody?
Power creep.
Just because Lucario can move with pup? I mean, Lucario does get whatever it's
dash?
called. No, the hindrance resistance, but
Oh.
unstoppable. So when Lucario's using pup, Lucario does become unstoppable. I'm not sure about Urshifu. I actually don't really play Urshifu, so I don't know if you do become unstoppable. But I think Lucario's pup should hit more people.
That would be pretty sweet, actually. Because when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, Urshifu got released later. They're trying to bring people in. That is pretty slick how they kind of slid that in there. I didn't think about that comparison until you just said it. That's a good point right there. Same
I think
move, but
Sableye
Urshifu hits everybody.
is the overpowered one.
Sableye.
It only has
good.
Oh,
Sableye.
it's definitely
They were
Sableye.
trying to make excuses.
There's
definitely
plenty of
Sableye.
counterplay. There's plenty of counterplay, but yeah.
All right, so my vote is gonna be Sableye. Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
who is the best counter to Sableye?
Blissey.
Okay, that's about it.
Why is Blissey the best counter?
Safeguard.
Blissey just safeguard.
Do the safeguard. Okay, got you.
Yeah, that's
But
about it.
also, if Mime ults in like a clear area, Sableye is probably there. You wouldn't know, but he's probably is. You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Okay, besides Sableye, who would you say is the most OP character?
Honestly, I'd like to throw in Gardevoir into that conversation. Mainly because of the ult.
Honestly, her whole kit can be annoying.
I was gonna say that.
Isn't her stun the longest in the game?
Longer
I
than
don't know,
Sableye?
but it is annoying.
I don't know. Actually,
I
I
was
think
gonna say-
Snorlax's barrier is the longest stun in the game.
Oh yeah, that Slowbro clip. The
Oh
Snorlax
yeah,
block
that's right.
on that Slowbro.
It was Snorlax and Sableye, and I think Pikachu threw a bolt in there or something.
Oh my god, the longest
bad.
stuns. That was bad.
That was a 10-second stun. I don't know. Has anybody been stunned longer than 10 seconds?
No.
I died before that. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm dead 4 seconds later.
I've never.
Couldn't imagine.
I get mad. Stun makes me mad.
Yeah, stun.
It made me so mad. I stopped playing every melee character I've ever played. I don't even like to play like Petal Dance. I literally play Venusaur.
I'm looking at your viewpoint in this.
Everybody else.
I might be sliding away from melee. You're right. Because that's the one
I
thing
like
that
Decidueye.
stops. Yeah.
It's got to be tanky. If I'm gonna play melee, it's got to be tanky. It's got to be any tank. My praise basically. Mime, Blissey, they have very tanky bodies. If it's squishy, I like my least favorite character is Greninja. Squishiest character in the game. I don't want to play it. I don't care how strong it is. I had bad experiences with melee characters. I'm done with them.
Yeah, squishy characters, they seem cool until they just get popped, and it's like, I don't know, man. But yeah, the low
everybody plays them.
I mean, I'll play Decidueye. It's squishy, but I'm over here. You can get hit over there, obviously.
That's the thing. Yeah, with Greninja, he sometimes gets in the mix, but Decidueye is behind everybody else, so you're never gonna get touched. Just run away.
The only problem is Gengar ults with Decidueye.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Gengar ults.
I haven't actually seen too many Gengars lately, though.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. I was gonna say, have you seen many Gengars around? I haven't seen many.
Just one.
Sableye.
There's only one person I know I always go against. And I hate Gengar.
They're always Gengar every time?
Every time I've went against them, I was Decidueye and they were Gengar. Every time I'm like, play Decidueye. I'm gonna just play Decidueye. Gengar. And I'm like, I'm gonna get invaded. I'm gonna get invaded.
Damn.
And then I got invaded.
Who's your favorite character to play in the jungle?
In the jungle?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played jungle. I mean, I always loved to play Zera, but I stopped playing jungle. I was thinking of just playing like Glaceon, Delphox in jungle. And just like switching over to all like ranged characters.
Yeah.
But I used to love playing Zera. Then they tweaked its Spark and Volt switch. So now you used to not be able to get stunned during those things, but now you do. So playing Spark is basically unplayable because you're supposed to Spark and then attach.
Yeah.
Then I just get stunned and die. I can't even use Wild Charge to get my stacks yet.
Damn.
So I just stopped playing jungle altogether, honestly. I switched to Mime for a while.
Mr. Mime's
I played in a duo with Mime Blastoise because it's like the best duo ever and everyone should play it.
That is a good
no
combo.
one should play it, it'll get nerfed.
No.
Oh, you know what's a good duo? Mime Trev.
Mime everybody.
Yes, as long as Mime was on the team.
Mime Trev is good.
Yeah.
I like Mime Snorlax. I like Mime a lot of things. Honestly, I tried Mime with Petal Dance. Mime's pretty good.
Yeah.
With the power swap, of course.
Yeah, I like that buff they gave that Mr. Mime. It was cool before, but the way it works now is really awesome.
I feel like they'll do something similar with Trevenant's attachment, whatever that ability's called. They'll try to rework that next. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Pain Split's that bad, but people deem it to be the worst ability in the game, and I think there are worse abilities in the game.
Yeah, I'll definitely vote it like bottom 10, bottom 15, bottom 10, because I tried it, and the idea was to attach it to like their highest damage dealer, but it just wasn't as good as Curse Hornleech. The way you can just like
if you're
flow.
Not playing Curse Hornleech, you're basically throwing.
Exactly, that's what I felt like I was doing. I was like, I'm done with this. It's just like the option of the other move is so much better compared to this one. It's like even the jokester in me, I was like, I can't do this.
That goes really with a lot of.
There's no utility.
Like one move overshadows every other move.
Yeah, a lot of characters are just like one move set Pokemon. Yeah. In my opinion, I can't speak for everybody, but I think generally there are a lot. Yeah.
Like Urshifu. No one's playing water Urshifu.
No one's playing water Fu.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
And if you are, you're throwing.
Yeah, I think we played against one the other day, me and Random, and I was like, "Oh, they're water," and a few minutes later we won. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, yeah."
I think that was the game I went Jungle Crustle.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Because he hit me for his ult. Yeah, I was driving it, and it showed the combo number, and I was like 17, and he barely did any damage to me. And I was like, "Oh, he's water." That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
That's when I should have clipped that, but anyway, I'll get better at it. Motivated to do better clips now. Oh, you're right.
I used to I have a button on my Stream Deck that actually screenshots and it will screenshot the time. So I'll go back to the specific time of when my stream. So let's say it's like 10 p.m. But I have actually another timer that counts from 1 up. So when I start my stream, I'll go back to 4 hours in and I'll be like, okay, here's what I wanted to clip, and then I'll clip it.
Got you. Okay, yeah.
That's what I did. I have a little screenshot button and I just click it and get back, because I know some people will have an exclamation clip button, but I feel like that gets messy. So I just click the screenshot button, and then after stream or the next day, if I'm not streaming, I would go through all the screenshots and be like, "Oh wow, this clip really wasn't that good. Why did I screenshot it?" And then I'll just delete the screenshot. And then I'll go to the next one. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, 5 piece, yeah."
No, it's a
And
good
then
tip. I'm gonna do that for the. I got the stream marker. Same idea. I can do that. That's a good point. Man, it's a
We
good
have
conversation.
another question from the audience.
Oh yeah,
Wolfgang
loving
Lit
this.
asks, "What's the worst passive in the game?" And they said they think it's either Pikachu or Snorlax.
Snorlax, no.
Yeah, there's too many times like a Snorlax is at half health, eats one of
Snorlax
my
passive is good.
berries, and then back to full.
Yeah.
I really thought Snorlax passive was gonna work with greeted berries. I was a little disappointed, but it probably would have been too OP.
Oh, it doesn't. That's not fair.
What?
I thought
Oh.
Snorlax's ability does work with greeting.
I don't believe so.
Oh,
Unless I'm mistaken, unless there's something's changed, it shouldn't.
but I like his.
I don't really know most of the passives in the game, but I know what he's talking about with Pikachu's. A lot of the passives will say paralyzes the character, but it doesn't actually paralyze the character. It slows the character. Like I feel like paralyzed would be like stunned, but in reality, a lot of the wording of Pokemon Unite is wrong. I feel like in my eyes by definition of the word. So a lot of like ability descriptions will say paralyzed, but it really is just a stun.
Okay.
Or not stun.
I maybe argue. I think this is a good ability until you think about it. I think Ninetales might be
Ninetales.
like I think it's bad situationally because if you're
That can
hiding
be
in a
annoying.
bush and then
Yeah.
snow warning and it's like, "Oh, that's where you are." Cool.
Yep. I hate that. That snow warning. Yeah. It's screwed me over too many times. I think I might vote Ninetales.
I think there was a useless ability with one of the most recent characters. I don't remember. I just remember people talking about it on Twitter, being like, "Oh yeah, thanks for adding this ability." I don't know if it was with Dragapult or Shifu or one of the newer characters had like a really bad passive. I just don't remember.
I wish that
Somewhere
I
in
could
the
say
Fast
I
Five.
study passive abilities enough.
I don't.
But I see the same
I
characters
definitely
most
don't.
games, and I'm just like, all right, I know all these. And generally, it's nothing crazy. But like I said, if it's Ninetales, we know what it is. If it's Pikachu, Greninja, like stuff like that, Charizard, Blaze, and all that, Venus or Overgrowth. But the one that's really annoying, I would say is Wigglytuff with the cute charm. Like sometimes
Yeah.
if you try to run away, shout out to DPG in chat.
Yep.
It just pull you right back in. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably one of the most noticeably annoying ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you guys think, to flip the question, what do you guys think is the best passive in the game?
One of the best?
Yeah.
Well, I know some passives give you speed and stuff for being on a specific health. I mean, I wish I knew more about the passives, but
I think
I'm gonna say
Talonflame and
Tyranitar.
Gengar have just good passives. Oh, Tyranitar Sandstream's pretty good.
Yeah, I like Tyranitars. When you use the move, activate the Sandstream, get that defense and special defense increase.
I think Cinderace's is pretty good because that status effect, I'm pretty sure like it feels like it slightly slows you. Like when it just hits you a lot and then you're just kind of stuck to get hit.
Yeah.
Like it feels like you're just stuck to get melted.
Now Dragonite has multi-scale, which is not bad, but I didn't think about this until we got Sestrito in chat. He said Dragonite and Azumarill. Now Azumarill might have top 2, top 3.
Ooh, Azumarill.
Because when you catch you
good in
1-on-1,
1v1s.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. And most of the
That's
time,
just crazy.
most of the time, what are people doing? 1v1.
1v1. I think
Getting
most of
clapped.
the tanks have good passives.
Most of the tanks?
Yeah. If I'm recalling, like Mamos, I still think Snorlax is actually a good passive.
Yeah.
Isn't Trevenant's passive a focus ban?
Yes.
Pretty much.
I mean, that's just run double focus in your full health.
You're chilling, yeah.
And Slowbro just constantly heals.
I think that's good. It's a free Shell Bell, even though most people hate Shell Bell. But
Wolfgang
It's
Lit says they like Blastoise Torrent, so that's another defender.
yeah, a lot of
Torrent
defenders have
Overgrow
good
plays good. Yeah.
passives.
Yeah, passive builds are really cool, really cool. So,
I think Bamos is good too.
question on your YouTube. Do you have a specific day of the week that you post? What's your schedule for YouTube?
Every Monday, I post Unite Twitch clips of the week every Monday. So on Saturday, I look up the videos. I used to do this all on Sunday because I was insane. And I say I would spend 8 hours looking for the videos and editing. And I was like, wow, I feel miserable. Maybe I should move, separate this.
Yeah.
So Saturday, I look through the videos, which takes a really long time. And sometimes it can be a little bad because sometimes I'll go through and I'll be like, wow, most of these clips are not really showing anything. And then I'll be like, this clip is not even Unite. Why is it here?
Something totally random.
And then Sunday I edit the video and I try to make it as easy as possible. I try to like pre-set up edits so I don't have to restart fresh, or that would take much longer. And I'm always finding neat little tricks to edit faster. And then I will upload it that night. I make the thumbnail on Sunday too. I make all my thumbnails from scratch pretty much. Pretty much. I kind of
Nice.
follow a basis. I have I don't know what it's called. Like the effects, I have those pre-set up and I'll just tweak them. And then I have to edit the description, which is mostly just copy paste, but then I have to individually write everyone's name in there. So their Twitch handle. And then I schedule it for like 11 a.m. 11 a.m.'s good. And then I'll post a community post if I want to, at like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Which I did.
This is awesome. You're doing everything. Creation, PR. Look at that, man. Networking. Pretty cool.
It's a lot of work, actually. Making YouTube videos is a lot of work. But I am almost partner. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I'm over halfway with the hours.
Awesome.
Oh, you're over half the hours?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yo, shout out to that. Holy crap.
One of my videos carried almost 1,000 hours. One of my recent videos just randomly like took off. And I was like, oh, I might hit 2,000 views on this video, which wouldn't have been my most viewed video because I have like a 2,400. But I was like, yeah, third video in 2,000 views. Then I woke up, or I was going to bed, and I was like, this is a little weird. I noticed that it's getting like a ramp up in views. I was like, whatever. And I'm going to bed, and I'm like, I'm gonna wake up to a lot of views. And I woke up to, and then I was like, what happened? What happened? And then it's at 6,000 views, which is my most viewed video, which I mean, might not be a lot to some people who are more built, but it's my most viewed video, so I'm proud.
No, that's an accomplishment. Hell yeah.
I'm proud.
No, you took the time to put it together, and that's pretty cool.
Everyone said they love the thumbnail, which hurts me because I thought I worked better on other thumbnails. But I don't know. I think people just like ESPEON because it's pretty purple. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep. Everyone said, I love the thumbnail. And I was like, I appreciate it, but I didn't do anything different from my last thumbnail. What about that one? Actually, the last one was bad. The one before that was better. But the one before the ESPEON was bad. There are some thumbnails I don't like. And there are some thumbnails that like I'll work on it the whole time and I'll be like, I really hate this. And then I'll finish and I'll be like, oh, I guess it's not that bad actually. But I'll hate it the whole time I'm working on it and I was like, why do I hate this? And then there's some thumbnails I'm like, oh yeah, this thumbnail's so good. Yeah, I love art. I love Photoshop. Ever since I was in school, Photoshop was my favorite thing to do, and I wanted to do graphic design. But now I do YouTube and streaming and stuff.
Hey, it's the way of the future, you know what I'm saying? You're just saying current. I get you. I feel that. So now that season 9 is here, do you have any plans in this next 6 weeks to push for master and then potentially for that 1,600 sticker?
I mean, I'll always get master. I'll never not get master. Honestly, getting the 1600 sticker, I mean, for me, it's not too hard. I mean, I wish that they would add more items like for 1800 or 2000. Like,
Yeah.
give some of the people, even 3000, give them something special. Only the 10 people who got 3000 can
Mm-hmm.
get this special, like maybe an animated sticker. Maybe they should add that for, like, I don't know,
Oh wow.
2000. Give us an animated sticker, because like Overwatch, they would have the regular sticker and then the animated sticker for top 500 players.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish they would do something like that. Instead, they bump down the sticker to 1600 instead of 1800, which it's like once everyone gets to 1600, they give up.
Yeah,
And
it
then
used to be 18.
everyone trying to get to 1600 is stuck with people who want to try and people who are like, I don't care, I got the sticker.
Damn.
That's how I feel. Like around the
That
if you
is
get
so
to
true.
1600 later in the season.
Yep. That is so true. When I was trying to get close to it, I had a lot of folks who had already gotten it, so it was very much that, fat cat energy. We already got there. We'll just play however we want. And
Yeah.
you got the one or two of us who were like this close to it. It's like, but we're trying, and nope. Okay, all right, never mind.
That's why you
Screw
gotta
us.
push past like 17, get to 1700, and then once you get there, you're basically past all the people who don't care anymore. And then you're with people who actually care most of the time, unless
Okay.
they match you with some doo-doo people. Sometimes you get some 40 percenters, but it happens.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, really appreciate you coming on the show. I know we're getting towards the end here. Want to slide over to Randomos. Randomos, anything you want to ask Troublemaker 911
there's
before
one
we
thing.
yeah.
I remember just looking at your YouTube page, seeing your shorts, and I'm curious why you had a lot of writing on your face.
All this.
That's every follower. Every follower, every time I was
Yeah.
streaming, so those are all my streamer clips. Every follower would get a name on the face. And one time I got so many names, I had to write it on my neck and like my shoulders. And that was when I did my subathon. I got like, I don't know, 20 names. Who knows? I got a lot of names. And normally they just stay on the face. But one time I got a lot of names, and for some reason it's harder to scrub off names that are on your like neck region than your face. And I guess because your face has more pores, or maybe more, I don't know. I just had names on my shoulders and my neck, and I was like, well, it's mostly scrubbed off. It'll go off next time I take a shower, maybe.
The
But
way
yeah,
Randomos
it
asked
was
that
per
question was
follower.
hilarious. Just the tone of your voice. That was funny.
What?
He's like, why is it writing all of you?
Yeah, I
Too funny.
got little pen, little.
Oh,
It's
at
not
the
really
ready.
like.
Oh, it's on deck. You're ready.
Yeah. I actually did tattoos too. For every sub, we did a Pokemon tattoo. So.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Hey,
I had a bunch of
yeah.
tattoos,
What
and
do we got
there's
here?
a lot of cutouts because I used a
See a
lot of them.
Pikachu?
Yep, Pikachu, everything. As many Pokemon as is on there.
Hey, look, I'm looking at your background right now. Is that a gigantic Boltund Pokemon card?
Oh yeah, yeah, it is.
That's crazy. I was like, what the heck is that? That's cool. Cool setup there.
Yeah.
Hey, you see it now? Yeah. Behind the Cubone and the Snorlax?
Oh, I have a few giant Pokemon cards. I have to run and get them now, don't
I
I?
gotta put them here. I gotta buy some. That'd be cool. I'll join the crowd. But yeah, once again, want to thank you very much for coming on the show today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I had fun. I'm kind of sad it's ending. I could talk all day, honestly.
Yeah, I know, right?
I
The hour
talk a
flew
lot.
by. Because I remember I was like 45 to an hour. It'd be real cool. A couple of questions, just talk about the YouTube and be real light. And then boom, I'm like, oh, the timestamp. I'm like, oh crap, we're going past that hour. I don't want to, break the agreement. But I appreciate it.
That's okay. Is there anything else you want to talk about, or any last questions?
Rain Moss,
I mean, I don't care how long we talk. We can talk as long as possible. But I know maybe you guys have stuff to do.
Rain Moss, any thoughts in your mind?
No thoughts, head empty.
Got you. I got a question. So I think we're all kind of similar on the reward system. It's obviously trash. Do you ever see yourself organizing, maybe with your fiance and 3 others, some type of tournament team, entering tournaments on weekends?
Um, I've actually never organized one, and I've barely been in any tournaments. I wanted to get a team, but I feel like everyone who's serious is already on a team, and everyone who's not on a team is just not as serious. Um,
Damn, bars.
that's
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
that's kind of how I feel. I'd love to be on a team, and I would practice every day. I have a lot of time. Like at night,
Yeah.
I would be there literally every day. We can do 5 days a week. We can do 7. Even if it's just an hour, at least if we're practicing every day, I'd be there. But I feel like I have to be the leader because I feel like everyone now who's not in a team is just not into it. I'd love to go to Worlds. I would I would try my hardest. I would practice Pokemon I normally wouldn't want to play or normally wouldn't play just to get the new the mains that are out right now. I will practice any Pokemon.
Yeah. No, I like your energy on that. I was in a couple teams before, but I think the way you put it just now is what happened then. Like everybody who was serious was on a team, and everybody who wasn't was kind of available, and we formed this group, and it was just kind of half effort, practice maybe 3 times a week, and then yeah, that didn't really do much. But I'm not saying 3 times a week is bad, but it was like half effort performance, so it really wasn't there.
I mean, 3 times is more than some other things. Some other teams I've tried. I mean, I've only tried 2 teams. I guess 1.5 maybe. But it's I don't know. It just like I appreciate them as people, but it just doesn't seem like they're as serious as they want to be.
Yeah,
Mm.
And I know some people have work, family, lives, jobs, school. I understand that. I understand that completely. But you got to do what you got to do when you want to go to Worlds or be on a major team. You do have to put in the practice.
yeah, it's esports. You can't just can't just make it happen. You really got to like sacrifice some things and dedicate the time to it, because how else will you get there? There's no other way. You're right. What about you, Raina Moss? I know you
I
got Zambi, CJ. What you guys cooking up
Oh
over
yeah,
there?
I have a decent 5 stack, but it's just the thing about Unite. It's been going on for a while. Like, I do kind of sense that maybe some people just don't put as much time or thought into the game as any other people can. So
Yeah,
it is a grab bag of people who really want to get going with this game and people who are just playing it for the sake of playing it.
yeah, beautifully put. That's exactly what it is. And unfortunately, I wish it was just everybody who wants to be great, but there will
I
just
know.
be some people who will hop into your lobby and have a Pikachu with an experience share, and you got to figure out how to make it work.
My opinion, I think Pikachu is hurting right now. One of one of the maybe top 5 most like hurting characters right now.
Yeah,
There's a couple hurting characters like Zeraora could use some love. Hoopa's been underused for a while now. I feel like
Crustle.
Hoopa is still useful, but not to everyone's play style at the moment.
yeah,
You said Crustle. I feel like a lot of speedsters are hurting, except for Dodrio.
Oh
That's
yeah,
Dodrio.
besides Dodrio, every other speedster just kind of gets outclassed by just
Everything.
hmm
yeah, and just offensive junglers.
yeah,
It's the mages that are really strong right now, like Delphox, Mew. Range. It's just range, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Guardy, they're just better.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just changing
I
my
saw.
cords here for my. But yeah, once again, I want to thank Troublemaker 911 for coming on to the Surrender at 5 podcast with me and Random Moss here. Before we get out of here, let's do it this way. Let's pass it to Random first. Random, let the folks at home know where they can find you and your content online.
Twitch.tv/randomos. I also made a Twitter, so feel free to watch when I'm live and see when I tweet.
All right. Appreciate that. Troublemaker, where can people find you and your content online?
I mean, Troublemaker 911 on YouTube. I don't really stream that much, but maybe I'll get back into streaming. So possibly. I do have a Twitter, and I'm normally active on there. I always look at everyone's posts and stuff, but mostly YouTube every Monday. You can catch me there.
All right. And of course, we'll make sure, like you do with everyone in your videos, to put your links so we can plug you properly. And make sure we get you some more fans coming in for people for the folks who have not seen you yet, because you got a great YouTube page. Really appreciate it. And a cool Twitter too. So once again, thank you for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. Shout
Thank
out
you
to
for having me.
Oh, no doubt. Of course. Shout out to Wolfgang Lit, they Tree, DPG, all kind of folks in the chat. I see Ping Guy. A lot of supporters every week. We appreciate you guys. We're on YouTube as well. We're on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter, Surrender at 5 Pod. Follow us here to watch our shows each week. Our next show is actually tomorrow morning. We're going to be doing an interview with Miss Cutie from the SGT region. So she's going to be doing the show 1 a.m. her time, and it's going to be 9 a.m. for us. So we're excited for that.
6 a.m. for me.
That's crazy.
And
You
6
guys
a.m.
are
for Random
crazy.
Moss. Yeah.
That's literally in 12 hours. Well, less than 12 hours.
Less than 12 hours.
You guys
Another
are
show.
crazy.
Oh, yeah. It's
That's
gonna be a
why
good time.
I looked at your posts. I was like, 9p and 9a, you crazy.
Yeah. All the way from Singapore. She's doing 1 a.m. So I was like, all right, let's do it. It's going to be a good time. But yeah. Once again, thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it for being here. I'd love to do this. This was awesome. This is a great experience.
Oh yeah, no. If you like the chat, we can get you on again, and we could do a longer show. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't too much pressure.
I love talking.
Hell yeah.
I do.
Oh no, I'm with you. I'm with it. Next time we can we'll bring another guest and we'll do like a roundtable type of thing, because then we can really get like discussions going. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
That'd be really cool. I'm down for that. Do you have a Discord?
I do.
Troublemaker, you do? All right.
I do.
I'll definitely get that so we can plug that and join there too, because then we really can expand on this idea. I'm really down for that.
I feel like I have to start streaming again.
Hey, you might have to. You and your fiance.
I want to. I really do.
You really should.
I do. I wanted to start streaming this new season and just solo queue stream.
Hey, that's a good way to ease back into it. That'd be a great one. But until next time, thank you guys for watching us.
And if you see us online, surrender at 5.